Hello everybody, welcome to 21st Century IAS Academy, Delhi's upscale meditational mentorship UPSC Confidence Covenant program. This is Goli Varsha. I'm sure you're taking the tests seriously and writing them consistently every single day. On this positive note, we shall see the test explanation for CSAT questions given on Day 2, 7th November 2023. First question. A 6-digit number is formed by repeating a 3-digit number. For example, 256, 256 or 678, 678, etc. Any number of this form is always exactly divisible by. Okay. Now you have to understand the question properly here. There's a 6-digit number which is formed by repeating 3-digit number. Okay, so if you're taking the 3-digit number to be XYZ, then the 6-digit number would be XY, Z and XYZ. Alright, okay. Now they're asking any number of this form would always be exactly divisible by. Okay, now each of the digit here can be written as, see, you're writing it after giving corresponding weightage of the places at which the digit occurs. For suppose ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, lakhs. Okay, so it should be written as ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, lakh, x plus ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000. Okay, 1, plus the z can be written as, and this x can be written as 100x, and this y can be written as, because it's in 10th place, 10 into y plus 1 into z. Okay, so this is the number. XYZ is the number, and the number is written in this form. If you add everything, again you will get this one. For example, see, 256 is the number. How can I write 256? It is 2 into, because it's in hundreds place, into 100, plus 5 into, because it's in tens place, it is into 10, plus 6 into, it's in units place, so it is 1. Now you add all this, what you will get? 200 plus 50 plus 6. It is what? 256. The same thing I have written here. I hope you understood. You understand this very clearly, you'll understand this also very clearly. Okay, now add the x, add y and add z. What are you getting? In this equation, this is into, okay. You add this and this. Why are you adding? Because it is x. Okay. What will you get? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5x plus 100x. You're getting what? 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1x. Similarly, add y's here. Plus 10y. What are you getting here? And similarly add z also. 1000z plus 1z is how much? 1001z. Okay. Now if we write all these things in the equation form, that is, you're adding all these numbers again. Okay. You will get plus 10 Now what is a common number that you can take out? It is 1001 into 100x plus 1001 into 10ny plus 1001 into z. Okay, 1001 is common factor for all these digits. Okay, so what did they ask? They asked us any number of this form is always exactly divisible by. Now you might confuse 1001 can also be written as 1001 can also be written as 11 into 7 into 13. So is this the answer? This one, this one? No, they are not the answers because this 1001 will be divisible by all the three numbers together, that is 11 into 7 into 13. Okay, so you have to mark this as the answer. Did you understand my point? This number 1001, it will also be divisible by all the three numbers, namely 7, 11 and 13, and not by only one of these, because all three are factors of 1001. So 7 only, 11 only, 13 only is not the answer. It is 1001. Next question. Which one of the following numbers will always divide a 6-digit number of the form xy, xy and xy? Okay. So one method is following the above said method, that is, writing this one in the form of into x plus so on. Okay. The other one is through common sense. Now look at the digits. They have given the range. So substitute one value for x, substitute one random value for y. Okay. And then divide by the given options. You will get it easily instead of solving this, so that you will save ample amount of time. Okay. Now let's take some random number. Say x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 2. You cannot take x as 0 and y as 0, because here the range of x, you have to be very careful about it. Just because it will be easy for calculation, that 0 thing will be easy for calculation, don't get tempted to take that, because x range and y range is very clear. Okay, now if x is 7 and y is 2, what will be the 6-digit number? It will be 727272. Alright, now will it be divisible by 1010? Absolutely not. Why? Because it's ending with 0 and this is not ending with 0. So this is gone case. Now come to option B, 10101. Will it be divisible? Just see. 10101. Just observe. Keen observation pays, in CSAT. Just multiply this with 72. What will you get? 20202 plus 70707. You got the answer, right? Just in 2 steps. So this is the answer. And you can utilize this time in the next question. Yeah. Next question. The divisor is 25 times the quotient and 5 times the remainder. If the quotient is 16, the dividend is. Now here you have to know basics, basic gyan. That is, what is this divisor? What is this quotient? What is this remainder? Why are they asking it here? Now don't get confused. I'll tell you what it is. For people who know already, it's fine. See, if there's a fraction, say 36 by 5, and you are dividing it, you will write it like this, right? 5 sevens are 35, 1. So this is the divisor. This is the dividend. This is the quotient. This is the remainder. Clear? Divisor, this is the dividend. This is the divisor, dividend, quotient and remainder. Okay. Now how will you get this 36? 36 is equal to this 5 into 7 plus 1. Right? 5 into 7 plus 1. What is this 36? Dividend. What is this 5? Divisor. What is this 7? Quotient. What is this 1? This is remainder. Whatever is left out, it's the remainder. Okay. So now, what are you getting? You're getting this. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. This is the derivation of the formula. Instead of mugging it up, you will know how you got this and you will apply this. Okay, this is as simple as that. Now come to this question. The divisor is 25 times the quotient. What did he give? This guy, divisor, is 25 times the quotient. Good. And 5 times the remainder. The same fellow is 5 times the remainder. And the quotient is 16. It seems the quotient is 16, which means the divisor would be 25 into 16. What is 25 into 16? You can directly do that, or else you can write like this: 100 by 4 into 6. 25 can always be written as 100 by 4. So 4 ones are 4 fours are 400. So 25 into 16 is 400. This is one method of multiplying, just for your convenience. Okay, so divisor is 400. Now, if divisor is 400, what is the remainder? 5 ones, 5 eights. So remainder is 80. You got your divisor 400. What are they asking? What is the dividend? Now use this. Dividend is equal to divisor, that is 400, into quotient, that is 16, plus remainder. You got my point? 16 fours, 64, plus 80, 6480. Here's your answer. Okay, so this one, I hope you understand. I explained it very lucid way, in a very lucid way. So yeah, so B is the answer. 6480. It's not tough. It's not at all tough. You have to just practice. Okay. Yeah. Next. A student was asked to divide a number by 6 and add 12 to the quotient. Okay. He, however, first added 12 to the number and then divided by 6, getting 112 as the answer. The correct answer should have been. Okay. So, this guy, the student, made a mistake. So, the order in which he did the calculation is wrong. Now, we'll help him get the correct answer. Okay. Now, solution. Now, correct answer. Let that correct answer be X. Okay. What did the student do? He committed a mistake. And what is that mistake? This fellow actually, this X is that number, not the answer. Okay. X is the number. Let that number be X. Which number? The number which the student was supposed to divide by 6. Okay, that number. This answer is different. We'll get to it later. Okay, so mistake. What did the student do to this number? He actually added 12 and then he divided it by 6. And what is the answer that he got? He got 112 as the answer. Okay, now how will you solve this? Now don't take the 6 here and multiply. No. What you do is x by 6 plus 12 by 6 is equal to 112. 6 ones and 6 twos. You are distributing this denominator. That's it. Why? For simple calculation. That's all. There's no wrong even if you take the 6 here and multiply. But for convenient calculation, easy calculation, I am suggesting you this method. X by 6 is how much? 110. Now x is 660. 660 is not the answer. 660 is just the number that the teacher gave to him. Okay, now what are they asking? They're asking you the correct answer. Now what is the actual method that he was supposed to follow? Actually, this guy had to do this. He was first supposed to divide the number by 6, then add 12. Okay, now what is x? Substitute here. 660 by 6 plus 12. That is equal to 122. That's the answer. Okay, so divide the problem like this. Mistake, then actually what he was supposed to do. And then it'll be easy. Otherwise, you will get confused. Okay? Yeah. Next problem. If the digits in the unit and the tens place of a 3-digit number are interchanged, a new number is formed, which is greater than the original number by 63. Suppose the digit in the units place of the original number is x, then all the possible values of x are. They've given that units place of that 3-digit number is x. Okay, and let the other 2 digits be z and y. Alright, and this number, now these two fellows got interchanged, z, x and y. Alright, and this second fellow is greater than the first one by 63, which means second number is more. Okay, now how can you write this number zyx? You can write it as 100z plus 10y plus x. The reason I already explained first sum. Okay, and this can be written as 100z plus 10x plus y. Now subtract 2 minus 1. What are you getting? You will, this and this will be gone. You will get 10x plus y minus 10y minus x. Okay, so it is 9x minus 9y is equal to 7. Now here you should be very careful. You have to subtract 1 from 2. Why? Because they've clearly given that the second number is greater. If you subtract 1, if you write 1 minus 2, then the game is gone. You will get reverse answers. Okay, so be very careful here. And is equal to what? Why did I write 7? It's 63. 9 into x minus y is equal to 63. So x minus y is 7. Now what are the possible values of x? What are the possible values of x? See, to satisfy this particular equation, the digits can be, x can be 7, y can be 0. The sum is still, the difference is still 7. X can be 8, y can be 1. The difference is still 7. X can be 9, y can be 2. The difference is still 7. Why can't x be 6? And why can't y be so and so number? No, that's common sense. The difference should be 7, which means x should be greater than or equal to 7. Okay, so the possible values of x are 7, 8 and 9. So this is the answer. If you would subtract 2 from 1, no, the entire thing would change and you will get the reverse. What would you get? You would get x, possible values of x as 0, 1, 2. Please do not commit that mistake. Next, when a 2-digit number is multiplied by the sum of its digits, the product is 424. When the number obtained by interchanging its digit is multiplied by the sum of the digits, the result is 280. The sum of the digits of the given number is. Here, the first challenge is to understand the question. Okay, so if you don't understand at first instance, please read it. Even if you understand at first instance, read it a second time because this is a little confusing question. Okay, yeah. He said there are 2-digit numbers. There is a 2-digit number. It's multiplied by the sum of its digits. Okay, fine. Now let the number be yx. Okay. Now it is multiplied by sum of its digits. Now what is the sum of its digits? It is x plus y. Now what is the number? You have to write it as 10y plus x. Okay. And it is multiplied by x plus y. And this is equal to what? 424. When the number obtained by interchanging its digits is multiplied by the sum of the digits, the result is 280. Now this guy's got interchanged, which means 10x plus y into, again, sum of the digits of the number is how much? It's 280. Now the sum of the digits of the given number is, what are they asking? They're asking x plus y. What is x plus y? Okay, now we need this value. So what will I do? I will divide these two equations so that you will get value of one entity. Okay, you cannot directly find x plus y. That's why I'm doing this. 424 by 280. Then 8 3s are 24. Okay, and 5, 8 5s are 42, 8 3. So it is 53 by 35. Now 10y plus x by 10x plus y is equal to 53 by 35. Now try to write these numbers in this form. You will get the answer. Do not try to solve them and then get x value, y value. Don't do all that. Write 53 in this form. How will you write? It is 50 plus 3 and here it is 30 plus 5. It is in the form of 10 into 5 and here it is 10 into 3. Okay, so here x value is what? Comparing the equations or LHS and RHS side, that is left hand side and right hand side, x is 3 and y is 5. So x plus y is how much? It's 8. This is the answer. Now next question. When positive numbers x, y, z are divided by 17, the remainders are 11, 13 and 15 respectively. What will be the remainder when 2x plus 3y plus z is divided by 17? Okay. Now what is the remainder when x is divided by 17? The remainder is 11, and when y is divided by 17 it's 13, and when z is divided by 15 the remainder is z is divided by 17, the remainder is 15. Okay, and what are they asking? What will be the remainder when this particular number is divided by 17? Now we will just use what we've learned. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. We learned that, right? Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Here we know what is the divisor, what is the remainder, and what is the dividend, that is x. Okay, now quotient we do not know. So let us assume it to be 1. For simpler calculation, that's the only reason. The dividend is x, divisor is 17 for all, into quotient plus remainder is 11, that is what? 17 plus 11 is 28, and 17 into 1 plus 13 is 30, and 17 into 1 plus 15 is 32. Okay, now why did I take 1 as this quotient? For simpler calculation. Okay, so that I will get some value of x, y and z, and yeah, you can do this. You can do this calculation easily. Which calculation? 2x plus 3y plus z. Is it divisible by 17 or not? 2 into what is x? It's 28 plus 3 into 30 plus 32. That is what? 56 plus 90 plus 32. How much is it? 90, 56, 32. It is 178. Okay, now we'll see if 178 is divisible by 17. How will you see? There's only one way. No, it is not divisible. Then if it's not divisible, what is the remainder? 17 tenths, right? So 8. 8 is the answer. Yeah? Okay. Next question. If the 5-digit number 235xy is divisible by 3, 7 and 11, then what is the value of 3x minus 4y? First, you should know the divisibility rules of 3. When will you say that a number is divisible by 3? If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3. Okay. And when will you say a number is divisible by 7? See, you have to take a number and the last digit you have to multiply it by 2, then subtract from the remaining digits. Okay. For example, see, 2, 4, 5, 7. Is it divisible by 7? If I'm asking you, then what will you do immediately? One way is you can actually do this calculation, but just I'm saying what divisibility test rules. Okay, so 2, 4, 5, 7. If it is divisible by 7 or not, if I ask you using the divisibility rules, if you have to do, you have to multiply the 7 into 2. What is that? It is 14, right? And this 14 you should multiply with the remaining, you should subtract from the remaining digits. 2, 4, 5 minus 14, 231. Still you do not know. Again repeat the same thing. Step 1 is multiply units digit with 2. This is step 1. And step 2 is subtracting that particular answer from the remaining digits. Okay. Yeah. So again multiply this with 2. You get 2. Now subtract from 23. 23 minus 2 is 21. Now this 21 is divisible by 7, which means the original number 2457 is also divisible by 7. Okay. So that is the divisibility test. And for 11, see, the difference of the sum of the odd places and even places should be 0 or multiple of 11. Take the same number. Now what is odd place, even place? See, this is units place, right? So this is a odd place. This is also odd place. 1, first position, second position, third position, fourth position. So here you have to see, so this is the odd position, even, odd, even. Now the divisibility test for 11 is even positions, that is 2 plus 5 minus odd positions, 4 plus 7. 7 this mod of, okay, so it's 4. Neither it is 0 nor it is a multiple of 11. So this particular number is not divisible by 11. So these are the divisibility rules. Now they're saying there's a 5-digit number and what is the value of 3x minus 4y. Okay. Now see this 3, 2, 3, 5 xy to be divisible by 3. What should it satisfy? See, what is the sum of these 3 digits? 5 plus 3 is 8, 10. Okay, so x plus y should be either 2 or 5 or 8 or 11. X plus y should be these numbers. Why? Because 10 plus 2 is 12, which is divisible by 3. 10 plus 5 is 15, which is also divisible by 3. So likewise, so the number 235xy to be divisible by 3, it has to satisfy this rule, right? Sum of the digits should be divisible by 3. So that is what I am doing here. Okay, so x plus y should be 2 or 5 or 8 or 11. Okay, now to be divisible by 11 odd even places, we have to see the odd even places. So this is odd, odd, odd. Okay, so 2 plus 5 plus y minus 3 plus x is how much? 7 plus y minus 3 minus x. 4 plus y minus x. It should either be 0 or 11. Okay, 4 plus y, let us assume it to be 0 or 11 or multiples of 11. Okay, yeah, 4 plus y is equal to x. Now this is one thing we got, this is one thing we got. Now from 1 and 2, it is very clear that x plus y is equal to 2 can be ruled out. X plus y is equal to 2 can be ruled out. And x plus y is equal to 5 can also be ruled out. Okay. Now what is left out? It is x plus y is equal to 8 can be taken. Why? Because see, x plus y, you compare these two equations, you will get an idea. Now if you're taking x plus y is equal to 8, what is the value of y and x you will get from these two equations? You will get y is equal to 2 and x is equal to 6. Okay, then the number would be 23562. 23562. Is it also divisible by 7? Let's check. 7 3s are 21, 2, 7, 3 and 6 are 6. Yes, it is also divisible by 7. Now what are they asking? They are asking you the value of 3x minus 4y, which is 3 into 6 minus 4 into 2. 18 minus 8, that is 10. So here the crucial step is assuming these things and then comparing 1 and 2 and ruling out options. Now why did I rule out x plus y is 2? It's because see here x is more than y by 4. Okay, then how x and y can x plus y is equal to 2? I said rule out this option. Why? Because we already know for certain that x is greater than y by 4, no? Then how can x plus y be equal to 2? No. Okay, so that's why. Yeah. Next question. A divisor is 9 times the quotient and 4 times the remainder. If the quotient is 16, what is the dividend? Again, the same thing which we have seen, the derivation of the formula. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. That the same concept. Okay. Now divisor is what? 9 times the quotient and divisor is also equal to 4 times the remainder. And what is the quotient? It is 16. Now what will the divisor be? 16 into 9. It is 144. Anything into 9, how you can do is, there's a simpler method. 16 into 9 can be written as 16 into 10 minus 16, right? So 160 minus 16, that is 144. Any number into 9, you can write it like this. Suppose 179 into 9. If it's like that, if it's given like that, how will you write? 179 into 10 minus 179. Why are you doing minus 179? It's because you have taken 179 10 times and you have to subtract 179. So that only 179 is counted 9 times. Yeah? Now 1790 minus 179. So what is the answer? Here it is 1. Then 8 minus 7 is again 1. 16 minus 1 is 15. Not 15, 16, 16. Yeah. So 1611. This way it will be easy for you to calculate. Alright? Yeah. So this is 144. You got it. And reminder, we have to find remainder. So 144 is equal to 4r. 4 ones are 4, 36. Our remainder is 36. What are they asking? Dividend. Okay. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay. Now you can 144 into 16 plus 36. You will get 2340. Yeah. Next question. Let x be the greatest number which divides 1080, 1125, 1200. The remainder in each case is the same. Which of the following is not a divisor of x? Okay, so basic gyan here is that greatest number which divides any group of numbers is known as highest common factor or HCF. Reason, because this number is a common factor to the given group of numbers. For example, HCF of 24, 48, 96 is 24, highest common factor. It's not 12. Okay, highest common factor is 24. So this is the other way of saying HCF. Now, the remainder in each case is same. Which of the following is not a divisor of x? Now, the required number is what? HCF of 1080, 1125 and 1200. Now, how will you find HCF of three numbers? First, you have to find HCF of two numbers. Okay. First, we have to find the HCF of these two numbers and this particular number which we get and this number. That is the HCF. Okay. So, first we will find out the HCF of 1125 and 1080. Ones are, it's 1080, it's 45, and again you have to write it here 1080, and it's 2s are 90, 280, then it's 4s are 280. Yeah. So the HCF of this number and this number is 45. Now we'll find out the HCF of 45 and 1200. 1200. Now 45 twos is 90. 45 6 270. Again you're getting what? 30. Then it's 45. 30 ones are 30, and then you have 15. So 15 twos 30. Okay, so 15 is the HCF of 45 and 1200. Okay, so what did they ask? They asked which is not a divisor of x. Not a divisor of x. Now what is not a divisor? 3 is a divisor, 5 is 1 is a divisor for every number, and 7 is not divisor. So this is the answer. It is not a divisor, so 7 is the answer. So this is it for today. Practice these methods consistently, revise them, and you'll be very confident about CSAT paper. Always remember, 10 questions a day keeps your CSAT fear at bay. Thank you.